Mountain bikers, if you love jumping your mountain bike or you want to, but you're terrified and you're stuck in practice pandemonium where no matter what you do, you can't make progress, this video is for you. Now, there are 3 skill killers we're gonna talk about today, and if you suffer from even one of these, it can crush your progress and make you have that stuck feeling or that stiff feeling in the air for years and years. If you watch to the end, I'll give you all 3 and we'll walk you through it step by step. Now, my name is David Davidson. I'm co-founder of Mountain Bike Academy, and I'm on a mission to help 10,000 riders shred with confidence. And the way we do it is through being an athlete first. We take full control of our situation and we do great things and we get out there and win. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit on the channel today. So if you want to jump your bike, pay close attention because I'm making this video for you just simply due to the fact that I've talked to hundreds and thousands of mountain bikers and I've coached hundreds of mountain bikers, and I know what really holds them back, and it has nothing to do with technique, and I'll show you why. Fact of the matter is, if you're just out there having fun and goofing around and your technique is no good or your athleticism isn't as good as you want to be, you're risking your life. Whistler Bike Park did a study on this a while back, a couple years back, and they found that mountain biking is equally as dangerous as football. 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds watching my channel, would you go strap on a helmet and would you go put on a chest and shoulder protector and would you go out there and drill 100% with some other guys? I don't see any of you on the football field. What's the first thing that you think if you imagine getting smashed in the shoulder or getting hit in the neck when you think of football? Injury. Ouch. Right? So why do we do it with mountain biking? Why are we going out there and going, well, it's no big deal. I'll just kind of, that's like send it culture. It's called being really dumb. Now, the really smart riders, the ones who are gravity guardians, we're going to go with that for now. The gravity guardians, the ones out there that are committed to being an athlete and to being better than the jump that they're trying to do. Let me tell you the difference in the approach there. They just look at it and they go, okay, well, I'm not just going to have fun. I'm also going to be great. The problem is the industry tells us that it's either or. The friends out there, it's either or. Hey, you can either be great or, you can have fun. Just why don't you come over here where we're having fun? The problem is if we go this way, it is weak and it is reactive. Does that sound like someone who's going to clear a jump? Someone who's weak and reactive? No. Let me tell you who's going to clear a jump. Someone who's proactive and someone who's really trained and someone who's strong. So again, don't fall for the lie, don't fall for the trap. And at the same time, there's plenty of people out there just chilling, having a good time. I'm not talking about the attitude of biking. I'm absolutely relaxed when I'm out at the trails. I'm just having a good time. What I'm talking about though is what you're tolerating. Are you tolerating being a really subpar athlete while trying to do things that you actually care about and you're sticking to skills down here? That's not okay. Let me go a little further with this. The reason why it's not okay is because you don't have much time. I'm not trying to build urgency here. I'm just saying, look, it's true. I'm 37. I have 2 kids. Every single day I think about, gosh, if today was the last, would it have been good? And I'm not trying to ask you to do that. You might not want to do that. I do because every single day I remember my dad. When I was 16 years old, I was sitting at the table and mom's here on the right, sister's next to me. I'm sitting next to my dad. He comes home and he says, I've got cancer. 5 years later, he's gone. He did an awesome job, proud of him. And the reason why I do Mountain Bike Academy started because I watched that entire thing. There were some things that he could have done that he wanted to do that he just kind of never got around to. Now, I can't talk to him now because he's gone, but my assumption is that if someone kind of pushed him a little bit and said, hey, why don't you build the fishing camp? That's what he wanted to do. He had mentioned it, but he had never told us kids. I learned it from my mom. If someone had kind of pushed him and said, look, man, it doesn't take that much money. You could just do it. Why not partner up with someone? Why not find a way? Why not just get out there and get it done? I think he would have done it. And so I'm talking to you today. If you're saying to yourself, well, maybe I could, you must. You don't get much time at this. Now, what's more important than hitting the jump or winning the race is the work you put into being an athlete and a leader and a proactive person off the bike, because it will change your life if you let it. It'll definitely change your riding, but becoming a rider like this, like the people that we have, I work with so many people It's kind of like one of the guys I work with, he's a doctor, and he doesn't want to win a race. He just wants to have fun. So when he goes out and rides, it's all about, okay, cool. Well, did I make progress in the right direction? Am I doing the right inputs? Because he's a dad, you know, he's got kids like me in very little time. He's winning. He's winning. Are you winning? Now, here's the real good question for you. When is the last time you won? When is the last time you had victory, true victory, not just I decided to ride 3 miles and I did it. I'm talking about something that radically transformed you as a person or as a rider. When's the last time? If it's been more than a year or two, what are you doing? Get yourself in there, make it happen. If you actually do this, what's really cool about this is that you can be very chill. You can relax. You can just go like, I'm good. I did everything that I could today. I did everything I could this week. It allows you to relax, ironically. It allows you to be chill. It allows you to be easygoing and have fun because you did everything that you could. And now I like to say, do my best, let God handle the rest. Cool. So I invite you to approach it the same way. Practice addicted instead of progress accelerated. All right. What is practice addiction? Practice addiction is where what we do is we copy the body position, maybe well or not, but we use the wrong muscles to do so. And that's the root issue. How this feels for mountain bikers is that you go out there and you put the hours in, you show up on the trail, you try things, but you don't get the result you want. In other words, you feel like you're pulling up on the jump or you feel like you're jumping, but all you can feel is dead sailor in the air and your body locks up. Or maybe you're getting through all the jumps. Maybe you're hitting 10 and 15 footers and you just realize that you got lucky. And you're using speed and you don't know why you're good at jumping. And you don't really have that deep confidence. And let me tell you why. The difference is because your body doesn't work like it used to. That starts at age 30 to 35. Or your balance is off. That starts at age 50. Or you've just beat yourself up. This could start at pretty much any age, but it's usually around 40 years old. You sat at a desk for 3 hours or more a day. The problem is that you don't need more practice. A little bit of technique will help you, but you will plateau and you will plateau quickly. The truth of the matter is, flat out, you can learn to jump at a pretty high level in 1 day. In 1 day. If you've been practicing for weeks and months and years and you hit the trails on the weekends and you're still stuck, it's not that you're not practicing enough, and it's probably not even the technique. A lot of times it's because your body can't do that anymore, or when you ask your body to do that, you're compensating using the wrong muscles and the right body position. Your instructor isn't even going to be able to see this. So I'm making this video for you because this kills me. It really does. When people go out there and they practice and they practice and they practice the right thing and they're coming from a good place and the instructor told them the right thing and the YouTube video that they watched told them the right thing and it's still not happening. Guys, we don't have forever to ride forever. And if you're here and you're here to ride forever, we want to do it the right way. That's why I'm talking about this on the channel right now. So does that resonate with you? If you like this, drop a like below and we're going to talk about number 2. I'm talking to the people that have been riding for a few years, the people that have been trying for a while, and the ones who have decided, no, I'm going to ride until the day I die. I'm going to go as long as I can. Listen to me closely. If this is you and you're a mountain biker who's thinking to yourself, yeah, I got another 20 years, but have you considered the trajectory you're on? Are you going, oh my gosh, if I keep going this way, I'm going to be crashing too much. I've got mortgage brain. I can't trust myself to do this anymore. I freak out every time I come up to a gap jump. Well, I'm talking to you. The lie is this. Now, this one, again, it's not coming from a bad place. I'm not blaming anyone in particular. The lie itself is what we're after. The lie is that if you're just out there having fun, enjoying your time in the woods, that's okay. We're all here to have a good time. If you suck, it's not a big deal. Absolutely not. I disagree. If you disagree with me in the comments, let me know below. But right now I'm going to tell you to your face, if you're a mountain biker that wants to shred until you're dead and you want to do it at a high level, and that might be 5-foot jumps for you, that might be 50-foot jumps for you. I don't care the size of the jump. It's more about how good are you compared to the size of the jump you're doing. Now, the third one is this belief out there that you just need better skills, okay? Now, again, this one doesn't come from a bad place because people with good technique, they generally hit their goals on the bike. And the problem is that the road to technique is through athleticism. Okay. The road to great technique is through athleticism. Mountain biking is a body first, bike second sport. And everyone talks about what to do with the bike and bike technique and body position. I'm just going to push back and say that ain't it. My entire philosophy when I work with riders is we talk about muscle activation first. We work on muscle activation, then we talk about your ability to functionally move off the bike. If you can't do it off the bike, then you certainly can't do it on the bike going 25 miles an hour into a 3 G-force jump. It just isn't worth it. So what you need to do instead is you need to stop thinking about just the technique, which we're all aware of, and we need to start thinking about, okay, what is the athletic move that I must be able to do in order to achieve this jump? And so when you focus on the root of the movement, you're able to become a new athlete. You're able to have more control over your bike and body. And most importantly, you can do the thing that you're actually practicing. And here's what's amazing. And what I love about mountain biking is that, frankly, it's actually not the most demanding thing on a body at pretty high levels. You can do this until you're 50, 60, 70 years old and still do jumps. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I would play football when I'm 70 at all. I don't even know if I'd play football right now. I'm 37 and I'm pretty good, but I don't know, man. What's so cool about this is that if you build your flexibility, your strength, your cardiovascular, you work on your mobility, you work on your functional movement, and you get everything moving like it really should be. I've seen people in their 50s and 60s flat out look like, hey, they're 20. I mean, look at Greg Menard. He doesn't do anything. There's no way he's doing like some kind of performance enhancing drug. He's just really good at training. He's really good at resting. He's very precise. That's why he's winning. And if you don't believe me, just go watch the guy race. I mean, he literally looks like he moves 30 years younger than he does. So again, move away from this idea. And again, come on with us. I mean, we got tons of people really get on top of this. And again, if this is resonating with you, it's all about not just the technique. It's about the athleticism. It's about the body. And if you can do a great thing, your bike might not even be perfect for you, and you can still hit the goals you want. I just think that's the coolest thing. And listen, if that resonates with you, then great. You're part of the Gravity Guardians, and we're over here moving towards being great athletes, and we reject over practicing the wrong things. We reject just getting the body position right. And we absolutely reject, tweaking the bike forever when really the problem is something else. We're just smart people over here. So come join us. And if it resonates with you, I would encourage you to watch my 3-part video. I'm going to put the link below. It's called The 3 Shifts to Shred with Confidence. I made it brand new for 2024, and it's based on working with riders one-to-one deeply on analyzing their body, on analyzing their movement and building them custom plans. What I did is I took the concepts from those coaching sessions with those riders, and I boiled it into about a 20-30 minute presentation. The whole thing is awesome. It's right below. Watch it right now. Take a look at that. And if it resonates with you, I think it's going to make a lot of sense on what to do next. My name's David Davidson. Today we were talking about jumping skill killers. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.